Hi guys, it's Scarlett, and this is my first video away from Violet for the channel. I'm not showing my face in this for two reasons. One, because they don't need it because it's just a DIY edible slime recipe. Two of them. And also, it's like I just woke up and I don't, yeah, I just ate a marshmallow. I don't, it would be easier not to. Okay, so for the first recipe, for the first way, I'm just using some marshmallows, small ones. You could use big ones, but the big ones would take longer to melt. So I'm using these really small ones, and it depends on how much you want it. There's no exact measurements for these. So I'm just using a few small marshmallows, and I'm putting in the microwave. So for 10 seconds at a time. Oh, that's 1 minute, but I'm just gonna let it go down to 50. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to stir in between. So see this? This is getting there. The marshmallows. You want them to be just a little more melted. Well, I'm gonna mix this more until I'm gonna put this in for an extra 5 seconds because the little ones melt very fast. I don't know if you can see my arm, but it has henna on it. You don't want to burn these because if it burns, it would ruin the whole recipe. So, see. Okay. So once you have this, you're going to need some powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. It's the same thing, whatever you call it. So I'm taking that. And again, it depends on how thick you want your slime because this is edible, but I'm just putting it like that. This is going to be probably more of a dough and not slime. But powdered sugar on the floor. This is a little messy, just so you know. You should mix slowly. And when you're doing this, make sure your hands are clean. I know my hands are dyed, but they are clean. They're just dyed. Because I was making slime yesterday and I got food coloring on my hands. So, yeah, both. Okay, so now once I do that, I'm just gonna start going in with my hands for this. And I'm gonna continue to put the powdered sugar over onto the marshmallows. And this is kind of like a fondant, whatever you want to call it, as well as a slime. It's very simple. I have seen fondant recipes like this, except this is going to be more like different because this need it so it's not sticky anymore. Sorry, that's just someone else's phone. You need to take that one. Okay, sorry. So this is way too sticky. You can probably see that. Just keep adding it. Okay. Okay. Something like this. This is really messy and it does stick to your hands when you first make it, but once you're done, it shouldn't stick to your hands anymore if you make it the right way. So I'm just going to continue. I'm showing you this because I'm just telling you realistically how long it will take you. I'm just trying to get this off my hands now so I can dip it in some more powdered sugar. It tastes really good. just like really sweet marshmallows. Okay, I think it's almost there. I just have some more of the sticky parts on my fingers. I have to get off. Okay, so once you have it like this, just put it in one more dip of the powdered sugar and cover it up. And then you're going to knead it like this. And then once you knead it like this, you go like, get this and okay. And okay, so now here you go. You have your first way of making the marshmallow slime. This one's still a little sticky, so you can just keep adding powdered sugar until you get something like this. And it is stretchy. It's similar to fondant, but it's not because fondant has like other ingredients. I'm not sure what they are exactly, but this is just a very simple way of making slime that you can give to little kids to play with and they could eat it. I'm gonna eat a piece of it right now. I think it tastes pretty good. It's sweeter than marshmallows, but it's good. So, the first recipe for it, I'm just going to put this aside right here. So now the second recipe is a little different. So I'm going over onto a new bowl, and this one's a lot even more simple than that one. What you're going to do is you're going to take some of the powdered sugar, same thing as before, and this time instead of using marshmallows and melting them first, you're going to use marshmallow fluff. It doesn't matter what the brand is. Some brands have marshmallow cream, but I call it marshmallow cream. But I'm just using the original marshmallow fluff. Sorry, I'm just like, marshmallow fluff's really hard to get off spoons, so I have 2 spoons to handle it with, trying to get it off. So, okay. Okay, there we go. So weird. So, I'm just going to keep adding that marshmallow fluff in. Then once I have enough, I'm going to put one of the spoons down because I don't need any more. I'm going to fold powdered sugar over it. Now, I don't know if I put enough because the marshmallow fluff is going to be even more sticky, I think, than the actual marshmallows because it's like there's other things besides just marshmallow in it. So, see, once it's like that, you want it to get like kind of crumbly because then once you knead it with your hand, it's going to come together and be sticky. So, this one's also not going to be warm when you hold it because the other one's probably going to be warm. So this one's a lot lighter than the other one because I don't know how the marshmallow fluff people do it, but it's a lot fluffier than the other one. It's almost like a fluffy, edible fluffy slime. Like, I don't know if you would consider this slime or dough, but the other one's stretchy, so I would say that's kind of like a dough slime. Yeah, so, okay, let me just get this. Just fold this over. And this one is a lot easier to make not sticky, and it's a lot simpler. But I don't know if they have marshmallow fluff in all countries or if it's easy to find in certain states. I don't know. In my state, you can just like go over into the store and then it's there. Okay. So, once I have that, I'm just going to mix it in. And this one is going to keep mixing in all of that powdered sugar. Oh, and this one I think might be a little healthier for you because the kind I'm using has no fat, cholesterol, and it's gluten-free. So that's probably healthier for you, I think. Yeah, so if you're allergic to gluten, I don't think the sugar has any gluten. So I think this is a gluten-free way to make it too. And it's fluffy, so if you like the fluffy slimes, this one's not really like a stretchy, but just mix it in. Just using some of this one. So this one's kind of like a little harder to make not sticky because once you stretch it, you can't get all of it because it doesn't stretch as easily as the other one does. So I need a little more of that powdered sugar. I'm gonna coat it because you need extra at the end to have. So you need enough to coat on top. Okay. So once you have it like this, I'm going to try it right now and tell you how good it is, if it's more just like something you should use as slime or eat. The other one I think you could use for both, just like don't play with it with dirty hands and then eat it, because that's kind of gross. But you can really do whatever you want, just as long as you like this video. So, taking this piece right here, my hands are filthy with the powdered sugar. Okay. So this one, it is sweet. I mean, depends on how sweet you like things. It is a little sweet, but to be honest, it's good. I think it's good for the little kids who don't care if something's really sweet. Just make sure to brush your teeth the night after you eat this, please, because this could give you cavities if you don't brush your teeth. If you brush your teeth, it probably won't give you cavities. You're gonna get cavities either way if you don't brush your teeth. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys the two slimes in comparison. And alright, so this is the first one. It's a little bit stiffer, and you're going to need to store these in bags or containers. It's a little stiffer. It's definitely stretchier. It's more of a dough, and it's more like a dough or fondant. You can color it, whatever. This is the second one, and it's fluffy. It's definitely fluffy and a little sticky, but you can always add more powdered sugar to it, or cornstarch. You could always add cornstarch too, but I didn't use it because I think that you should use the powdered sugar because it makes it taste better, but I don't know. I didn't try the cornstarch, so I don't know. This is kind of just like a testing video, and if it didn't work, I wouldn't post it. So there you go. There's how to make edible Play-Doh and edible fluffy slime. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And go watch Violet's first video on her own. She made that and our introduction video to know about some of the things we're going to be talking about. And sorry if I sound kind of weird and not as energetic in my last video because I'm tired. So yeah, I just like woke up and I didn't eat breakfast yet. So I was kind of like, I have to film. Violet filmed, so I have to film. Violet must have filmed early this morning or late last night. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.